Hello and welcome back to the Mindful Holidays. I am Jessica Kirschner here at Mindful Modern Living, and today we are exploring the relationship between movement and stillness and how the two actually work together to support our health and well-being in our daily lives. So often, I think we think of movement and stillness as opposites, one active, one passive, but in truth, they're really deeply connected and need one another. Movement creates the conditions for stillness, and stillness helps us move with more awareness. They're like an inhale and an exhale, one each supporting the other. Movement in all its forms has a way of shifting what feels stuck energetically. It circulates energy through the body, clears the fog out of the mind, and helps release what's been stored from stress or tension. Sometimes that movement, as we talked about, even mindful movement, is structured. It's yoga, it's walking, it's strength training. Other times it's intuitive, stretching, dancing, or just moving to music. The important part, again, is intention. When you bring awareness to how your body moves and how it feels in that movement, that becomes the mindful movement. Stillness, on the other hand, is where oftentimes we integrate. It's where we begin to really understand what the body's been trying to tell us. Stillness doesn't always mean silence or absent of thought. It's more like a steadying of intention. Kind of a gentle curiosity. It gives us the clarity to notice what's beneath the surface. It's the patterns, the fatigue, the emotions that movement might have stirred loose. So I often think about the relationship between movement and stillness. I compare it, and I know many of you have heard this before, but I compare it to the traditional practice of yoga. So the physical practice of yoga, the asana, the postures, those prepare the body to sit. You open the joints, you move the energy, you breathe, you stretch. And then when you finally get to meditation, the body it's ready. The mind is a little quieter and stillness feels a little bit more easeful. There have been so many times where I've tried to skip that process to sit down and meditate when I was tense or totally stressed out or anxious, and it just didn't work. My mind was racing, my body felt restless, and what I really needed to do was move my body first, to walk, to stretch, to shake off the day before asking myself to be still and get quiet. And I think that that's true for so many of us. We often expect ourselves to just switch off immediately, but we move through our day and we move through our day checking off these lists, right? Responding, producing, and then we climb into bed, scroll our phones, and then expect to fall asleep immediately. The body needs time to transition. It needs that kind of gentle downshift. And so movement helps guide us there, and then stillness completes it, right? So if you think about your own life, maybe you begin to notice where you might benefit from that bridge, those small transitions between doing and being. So that could look like taking a few minutes to stretch before you get into bed, or going for a long walk after a meeting. Or maybe it's replacing a few minutes of scrolling at night with 5 minutes of guided meditation, or listening to soothing music while you prepare for bed. So those small shifts like that remind the body that it's safe to slow down. And so movement and stillness are both, again, essential for health, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. So there are two ways of staying connected to yourself And when you begin to see them as partners rather than opposites, you start to move through life with more connection, more self-trust, and more awareness. So today's practice will combine gentle movement that leads naturally into rest. Let it be an experiment in balancing and finding this rhythm. Move when your body asks to move, and then rest and allow it to soften. Trust that movement and stillness, they are equally part of the practice.